Hi guys, welcome back to Talk Football. I'm Ryan and today I'm back with a new series, which is Talk Football Premier League Weekly Roundup. So in this series, we'll be going over the key moments as well as expressing our own opinions on the key matches in the Premier League this match week. So as you guys know, the Premier League just started on the 12th of September and one match week has passed and there were a few talking points over the start of the Premier League, how players performed and did the newly promoted team perform up to their expectations. So now we will be going over them one by one. First, Arsenal's amazing additions. The first match of this 2020-2021 season was Arsenal versus newly promoted side Fulham. Arsenal previously won their Community Shield as well as the FA Cup in the latter stages of the last season, which boosted their team spirit as well as their team morale. So in this transfer market, Arsenal did not spend big money, only buying two players, Willian as well as Gabriel. On the debut, both of them performed up to their standards, where Willian gave out a hat-trick of assists and Gabriel scoring on his debut, which is a rare sight for a defender. Goals from Lacazette, Gabriel and Aubameyang secured a 3-0 victory over Fulham. Now, fun fact time. Lacazette has made Premier League history by becoming the first man to record the first goal of an English top-flight campaign on 2 occasions.
Back to the edge of the area, Xhaka takes it first time, Willian is in there, it's going to fall in the end for Lacazette who scores, and Arsenal have taken the lead. Willian with the corner. Could Arsenal strike early in the second half like they did in the first? And it comes, it's headed towards goal, and it has gone in, and it's Gabriel on his debut. Here's Aubameyang, who scores. Well, Fulham just sat back and allowed Aubameyang to stroll into the penalty area and gave him time just to pick his spot.
Second, the battle between the champions. Last year's Premier League winners, Liverpool, faced last year's Championship winners, Leeds, in the first match of their season. Both teams' managers are famous for their crazy and out-of-the-box ideas as well as tactics. This match has to be the game of the weekend as Leeds, as championship winners, are strong competitors. The match came off to a quick start, with Mohamed Salah scoring a penalty in the 4th minute. Then shortly after, Harrison equalised in the 12th minute. More goals came from both sides, sees Leeds equalised for the 3rd time in the 66th minute and bring the game to 3-3. But then, Leeds' new signing, Rodrigo, in the 88th minute, accidentally fouled a Liverpool player in the penalty area. And Mohamed Salah calmly slots in his second penalty of the game and completes his hat-trick and gift Liverpool a 4-3 victory over Leeds. After putting on a fight with the former Premier League champions, will Leeds be the next Sheffield United or will they be the next Norwich City? Comment down below. So now, fun fact time again. Mohamed Salah is the second ever player to score on 4 consecutive opening Premier League match weeks.
This is Salah. Shot struck Cork, and that's a penalty for Liverpool. Now against 20-year-old Ian Melia, and it is with power, and it's absolutely thundered home. This is Harrison again, and his shot is hard and low, and it's into the bottom corner. Robertson's take, oh, free header. And Melia's carried the ball in. You just can't give Virgil van Dijk a free header like that. Should be the goalkeepers. Van Dijk, well, he tries to take control of it, and Patrick Bamford will score. Robertson has been very deliberate in his preparation, and it comes to Salah with a free striker goal! Wow! Iselda Costa drilled in for Click, first touch, brilliant! That's a stunning goal. Liverpool come again with Robertson. Van Dijk is arriving. Only half away by Phillips. This is... oh! Down goes Fabinho, and Liverpool have themselves a second penalty. And Salah for an opening day hat-trick.
Third, the Toffees come out on top. Everton start off their campaign by facing off Tottenham. Everton spent some money on improving their midfield this transfer market, buying the likes of James Rodriguez, Decore as well as Allen. The Colombian got a chance of reunion with his coach Carlo Ancelotti, and he performed up to the expectations in his first game, creating 5 chances. Everton went on to win the game 1-0 by a header from Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Tottenham Hotspur has a lack of defence as well as attack, and their squad has to be upgraded in order to allow them to challenge for a European competition spot. They're on the verge of signing Gareth Bale as well as Sergio Reguilon. Will these 2 transfers help Tottenham improve their squad and get into the top 6 or maybe top 4? Comment down below. Another fun fact, James Rodriguez is the first Premier League debutant to create at least 5 chances since Alexis Sanchez for Arsenal in August 2014. What a start for the Colombian in his Premier League career.
Expect him to be sharp here after 4 goals in 4 games. Looks a little bit loose. Alderweireld will have to drag it, and Richarlison has broke through here. Everton with a glorious chance. Richarlison around the keeper, and he's missed. I do not believe it. What a fantastic chance for Everton. And Richarlison did all the hard work and puts it over the bar. Doherty charging for the penalty area. He's done really well there. Kane, Doherty gets it back and nearly scores on his debut. What a brilliant goal that would have been. Pickford's furious with his defence. Ancelotti not mucking about with his new players. Didn't you? Oh, being attacked superbly, and the header from Calvert-Lewin is absolutely spot on, and Everton 10 minutes after the restart have taken the lead. Well, it is a very familiar combination for Everton.
Fourth, first of many for the ambitious Blues. Chelsea are all over the headlines by spending big in this transfer market, buying the likes of Timo Werner, Kai Havertz, Hakim Ziyech, Ben Chilwell, Thiago Silva, and lots more. In their opening game, they faced Brighton at the Amex Stadium. Goals came from unlikely sources. A penalty by Jorginho, a stunner by Reece James, as well as a half volley by Zuma, sees Chelsea wins the game 3-1. The new signings did not perform as brightly as they were before at their previous clubs. But as the Premier League tests the players' fitness as well as skills to the fullest, I believe that the new signings could adapt to the Premier League in no time and perform up to their expected standards in the following games. As a Chelsea fan, I'm excited about the project that Frank Lampard is building at the moment. Many new young talents are led by some experienced players, and I believe that this Chelsea squad could fight to get a spot on the podium or maybe even to win the Premier League title this season.
Burner might be able to get there anyway. Around Matt Ryan goes down. Penalty.
I don't think there can be any doubt. I mean, there was contact.
Scored a penalty against Brighton at the Bridge last season. Are we going to see the hop, skip and a jump?
You bet we are.
No problem. Sends Ryan the wrong way, and Chelsea hit the front. Shot from distance is right into the far corner from Trossard, and Brighton are level. He's been coming. James might be tempted to have a thump here. Reece James! Oh. What a goal! What a way to score your first ever in the Premier League. It's a stunner. Zuma got to that and the deflection's taken.
Besides, from these 4 matches, the results of the others are Crystal Palace 1, Southampton 0, West Brom 0, Leicester 3, West Ham United 0, Newcastle 2, and finally Sheffield United 0, Wolves 2. So now onto the table. Arsenal currently sits at first place after a 3-0 clean sheet win over Fulham. Then in second place, Leicester, and third, Chelsea. And at the bottom of the table, West Brom sits at 20th, while Fulham sits at 19th, and West Ham at 18th. One thing special about this match week, that no games have ended with a tie. Now onto the predictions of the next match week. So the game of this match week has to be Chelsea versus Liverpool. So as a Chelsea fan, I hope that Chelsea could maybe get a point or maybe even 3. But my prediction for this game is Chelsea would win 3-2. Then for the other matches, I think another tight game would be Southampton versus Spurs, as Spurs recently lost to Everton in their opening game. So I believe that Spurs could bounce back, but at the same time, Southampton is also a strong opponent. So I'm guessing it would be a 1-1 draw. So at the end of each podcast, I will be going head-to-head with Curtis on predictions for the next match week. The score system is simple. If you get the winning team as well as the match result correct, you get 3 points. If you get the winning team as well as the goal difference correct, you get 2 points. And finally, if you get the winning team correct, you get a point. So now on screen you would see my predictions. And now Curtis's prediction. So this is the end of today's video, and we hope that you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more podcast videos next week. Bye!
Follow you.